and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a makeup collection video, which I actually asked you guys if you would like to see in my last video, and you know that you did, so that is what I'm going to do for you today. Also, I just quickly want to say that I'm so sorry if you can hear like a hoover. It's because my mum has decided to hoover when I'm filming, so great, thanks a lot mum. But anyway, I'm going to get straight into the video, so if you would like to see my makeup collection, then just carry on watching. This is just like where I keep palettes, inside like this storage unit kind of thing, and then I've just got some foundation, so I'm going to start off by showing you the palettes. So here I just have a Naked palette. I'm sure this is just the original one, so I have that. And then next to that I have the Naked 2 palette. And then behind that I just have the Naked on the Run palette, which has like eyeshadows and face makeup in it. And then here I just have my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I just have my Too Faced The Power of Makeup palette, which is one of my favourites and I use it all the time. By the way, all of these I use more than others, I would say, so I keep these out. And then here I just have an MUA palette, and it's got like very neutral colours in it, so I always wear that, and that is why it's out. And then I just have a Tanya Burr palette. Oh, I'll actually show you this because it's really pretty. So it just looks like this. It looks pretty well loved because it actually is. It's so good. And then I just have the Revolution palette. It's the Redemption palette Iconic 3. So that is that one. And then here I just have Tanya Burr's like eyeshadow eyebrow palette. Next to that I just have a Sleek palette. This is just the Sleek palette, and it's so pretty. I've had it for a while now. It's just so nice. And this is the Vintage Romance one. So then I just keep my foundations here in front of the palettes. I've just got this Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Super Blur Imperfection Eraser Stick thing, and I don't really use this a lot, but I just kind of have it there just in case. And then next to that I just have the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte Foundation, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And yeah, I use that a lot. I'm nearly out of it, so I'm just like getting rid of what is left. And then next to that I have a new primer of mine, and it's the Lasting Finish Skin Perfecting one. I can't really say what it's like because I've literally used it like twice, but I just keep that out. Next to that I just have the Becca, I can't remember what this is called. Oh, the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I'm also nearly out of this as well. I just need to use like what is left. It's so good and I definitely want to get another one. And then next to that I have my everyday foundation, and it's the Revlon Colour Stay. So then I've just grabbed out some of my other palettes that I also have, because I do keep them in a separate place, clearly because there is not enough room to store them all into that storage. So this is just a MAC palette, and in here I just keep some Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I'll just get those out and show you. So it's just this pretty silvery bluey purple shade. It's really nice, and it's in the shade High Wire. And then here I just have another Makeup Geek one, and it's in the shade Cupcake. It's just like this pretty pink shade. It's like a pinky brown, and it's really wearable and pretty. So then I just have a Morphe palette, and this is the 35K I believe, and it's just got some really pretty like everyday shades that you can also build up to a night look. Lastly, for palettes I have this Revolution 144 Ultimate Eyeshadow palette, and I got this for Christmas, and it just has so many shades, as you can see. Then inside these drawers I just keep these like separator compartment things that I just keep all different bits of makeup in, and I'm going to start from this end and then work my way up. So in this section I just kind of keep like odd bits, to be honest, like bits that I don't really use a lot, but that I don't want to get rid of because I do use them, if you get what I mean. So I just have this MAC Skin Base Visage, I don't know how you say that, but it's basically like a primer, And then I just have Sample MAC False Lashes mascara. I have an eyelash glue, and then another mini MAC mascara. And then I just have this Revolution liquid lipstick. And I actually haven't used this yet. It's so bright though, but it's really pretty as well. And then I just have this Rimmel like a rose gold cream eyeshadow stick. And I don't use that a lot either. Literally, like I said, I don't use any of this a lot, but I kind of want to start using it a lot more. I've then just got like my Halloween face paint thing. Just kind of keep that in there with the odd bits. And then I just have some colour corrector sticks, a mascara, another mascara, I've got a lip balm, this is Zola's lip balm, and then that is basically it. So then in this section I just keep bits I use more often. So in here I just have the Sleek Dip It eyeliner. I've then just got a Sleek blush. Okay, so this is the Sleek blush. Then just have this Too Faced Shadow Insurance eye primer. I've then just got this Dew the Hoola, it's like a liquid bronzer. I then just have this Benefit What's Up highlighting stick. I then just have this MUA eyeshadow in dark brown that I used to use a lot for my eyebrows, but I actually don't anymore. Then just got a 17 blush, also excuse like the orange eyeshadow that you can see. Yesterday basically my Makeup Geek eyeshadow crumbled everywhere. I just have the Sleek highlighter and bronzer. I then just have a mini Hoola bronzer by Benefit, a W7 Candy blush, a Kiko blusher, 2 MUA blushes, and a Bourjois blusher as well, which this is super pretty. I use it all the time. It's in the shade Rose Dior. So this is what it looks like. It looks super scary and bright, but when it's on, it blends in so well that you don't really have to worry about putting on too much. The Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow, which is the one that has literally crumbled everywhere, and this is in the shade Flamethrower. Then the last thing I have in here is the Soap & Glory Luminising Face Powder. So then behind here I just keep, again, odd bits, but they're what I use more. In here I just have the Colourpop bronzer, and this is in the shade Bon Voyage. I then just have the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and then I have a Colourpop highlighter, and this is in the shade Flexarian. I actually have this on today, and it's so pigmented and pretty. I then have the Mary Luminizer highlighter, and it's really pretty, and again really pigmented. I then just have 2 MAC pigments. I have this like orangey coppery shade, and this is in the shade Copper Sparkle. Why is it not focusing? Then just have another one, and this is in the shade Blue Brown. It's super cool because basically when you put this on the eye, if you blend it, it turns more brown, but if you just kind of pack it on, it stays at like this bluey silvery colour that you can see flecks of there. It's so nice. So then I just keep like a bunch of eye pencils and lip pencils. So I just have a Rimmel one, a Revlon one, another collection one. I then just have the Smolder Kohl waterproof eyeliner pencil, and then just this one. And then I have the Revlon Colorstay lip liner. I then have this Rimmel white eyeliner pencil, and I use this a lot. It really makes the eyes look much more awake. I then just have this Scandalise eyeliner. I then just have my favourite eyeliner at the moment, and it's this Too Faced one, Sketch Marker it's called, and it's so good. I then just have this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Deep End. Then I just have this MUA eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. It's not that great, but it's alright, so I have this. I then just have the Body Shop All-in-One BB Cream. So then in this compartment I keep my sponges. So moving on, I'm now just going to show you this, which I keep all of my lipsticks in. As you can see, there's a lot of MAC ones, and these are like the ones that I wear more than the others. Starting off with this one in the shade Honey Love. It's so nice, it's like a really wearable nude. I then just have this one in the shade Twig, and it's more purpley when it's on the lips. Right now it looks like a true pinky nude, but on the lips it's like a purpley pinky colour. This is just the Viva Glam Ariana Grande lipstick, and it's just like a dark shade. So I then have my favourite MAC lipstick, and it's the Velvet Teddy matte lipstick. I use it all the time. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. And then I just have this MAC lipstick in the shade Chatterbox, and it's a true pink colour, really pretty for summer, and I haven't actually used this a lot. I then just have this NYX soft matte lip cream in the shade Can. I'm not going to open these and show you because they are very true to what the packaging is. Then just have another one of the NYX soft matte lip creams, and this is in the shade Stockholm. And then the last NYX one I have is this, again, matte lip cream in the shade Istanbul. So I then just have this NARS lip gloss in the shade Gold Digger, and it's very similar to the Joair lip topper that I'm going to show you in a bit. It's just a bit more stickier than the other one, but it's a really good one. I then just have this L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Cheryl's Nude. So next I just have the NYX Higher Voltage lipstick in the shade 12, I think it is. I then just have this Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the shade 107. And then lastly in here I just have an Essence lipstick in the shade Nude Love. So then in the next compartment I just have more lipsticks, and I just have 3 MUA lipsticks. I have one black one red one, and one pink. I then just have this purple one. It's the Collection Little Mix one, which I've had for a while. I then just have this Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics lip tar in the shade Interlace, and it's a very nude like lip gloss formula. It's really weird but really nice as well. And then just have this Rimmel lipstick in the shade 38. I then just have another Rimmel lipstick, and this is in the shade 08, and this is more of like a berry pink colour. I then just have this Kiko lipstick, and this is in the shade 918, and I love this so much. I need to actually buy another one. So I then just have this Joair lip topper in the shade Skinny Dip, which is really good actually. It adds such a shimmer to your lips, but it's not like a lip gloss. But it is, if you know what I mean. It's like a lip gloss formula, but it's kind of not at the same time as well. But it's really good. I'd really recommend this one. I then just have this Dior Lip Maximizer. I don't think this has got a shade, but it's just clear. It looks pink, but it's actually clear, and it's really good and does actually make your lips appear a bit more plumped. So I really like that. And then lastly, I just have this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Maple Blondie, and this is a very pink lip gloss, and it's really nice on its own, but really nice over the top of things as well. Then in this compartment I just have a Beauty UK lipstick, which I don't use a lot. Again, in here these are more the ones that I use less. I've just got I think this is L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Cherry Kiss, and this is a bright red colour. Really nice though. I then just have another Rimmel one, and this is in the shade 110, and it's a very like peachy colour. It's really nice. I then just have a Baby Lips, another MUA lipstick, and underneath here I have a Sleek lipstick. And then in here I just keep my Tanya Bear like mini size lipsticks that I got from her advent calendar, and this pink one here is in the shade Candy Cane. Just have this Sephora cream lip stain, and this is in the shade 13, I think it's just called 13, and it's a pinky purpley colour. I then just have another Tanya Bear lip gloss, and this is in the shade Berry Pavlova. And the last one I have is another Tanya Bear one, and this is a matte lip, I believe. Yeah, and it's in the shade Christmas Stocking. So then moving on, in here I keep like concealers, brow gels and mascaras. So first of all I have this Rimmel Wonderful mascara. I then have my favourite mascara, and it's the 2000 calorie Dramatic Volume mascara. I then just have a clear mascara which I use as a brow gel. I then just have a Miss 40 concealer, a Maybelline Big Eyes mascara. I have two Collection Lasting Perfection concealers in the shade Fair because I love to have enough of them because they're so good. I then just have this Naked lip gloss. I then just have this NYX lip lingerie, and this is in the shade Corset. I then just have this glitter liner, and this is in the shade Funk. Then just have a silver one, and this is in the shade Glitz. I then just have this mini Too Faced mascara, and then I just have this Tanya Bear glitter liner. This is in the shade Treasured. So then in this compartment I keep like face powders and brow pomades. I'll start off with this one. This is the MUA Hide and Conceal concealer in the shade Fair. Then just have this Rimmel Stay Matte, which I use every single day. I then just have this MUA Skin Define Hydro Powder. I then just have a matte full coverage foundation, and then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and this is in the shade Dark Brown for me. I then just have this NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. I then just have this MUA Skin Define Matte Perfect Loose Powder. So lastly in here I have this Mineralize Skin Finish Highlighter, and this is in the shade Soft and Gentle. So in here I just like to keep single eyeshadows. So firstly I have this MAC eyeshadow. It's like a gold colour. I then just have this Morphe Pigment eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Untamed. So next I have this NYX eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Fireball, and it's a really pretty orange copper shade. Okay, so I then just have this Revolution, it's like a cream eyeshadow. Basically you apply a drop of the primer and then you mix it together with a dab of this, and then it creates a really pigmented eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. So I then just have this 17 eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Statues Q, and it's super pigmented. It's like a brown pink colour. It's more pinky when you apply it to the eyes, and I've used this so much. So I then just have this Boots Natural Collection eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Asteroid, and it's like a true brown colour. It's super shimmery. So I then just have this Super Shock eyeshadow from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Muse. It's a really pretty copper shade. The formula is like really creamy. It's strange, but it's great. And I did a Colourpop haul, so if you would like to see that, then you can go back and check that out. So yeah, I just have that one. So I then just have another Colourpop eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Millionaire or Nillionaire, and it's again super creamy, and this is like a green brown shade. Then just have this Natural Collection one again, and this is in the shade White Opal, and basically I like this for the inner corner. So I then just have this Tanya Bear eye shimmer pot, and this is in a white silver shade. I'm not going to undo it because it gets super messy, but it just looks like this if it wants to focus. So I then just have another Tanya Burr eye shimmer pot, and this camera really doesn't want to focus today. I'm so sorry about that. But this is in the shade Champagne Sparkle, and again really pretty and pigmented. Lastly, in this drawer I have a Too Faced shimmer pot. Then lastly I just have some eyelash curlers. I have 2 Tanya Burr lip glosses. I do have these Colourpop liquid lipsticks, but I'm not going to go through the shades and everything because I did do a haul. I then just have these Bleach London hair crowns, and then a Number 7 Instant Radiance foundation. And then I just have 3 Kylie lip kits. I have this one in Candy K, which also I'm not going to show because they're very true to the packaging. So I have Candy K, I then have 22, and then I have True Brown K. That is it for my makeup collection video. I do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and also leave me a comment down below and just let me know what you'd like to see next on my channel. And yeah, I think that's all. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!